We've been working with the town of Manchester to help them develop their emergency shelter plan in the event of a need to shelter a large amount of their residents due to either a natural disaster or a man-made disaster.
We think of a big disaster like a hurricane or maybe a blizzard, but it could be a long-term power outage. It could be a cold event or a heat-related event.
We really want to enhance the preparedness for the town. We really want to give them the tools that they need to respond adequately, sufficiently serve the residents of Manchester, and make sure that if there is a worst-case scenario, it's a seamless response and everything's considered.
Residents can come in, drop off their belongings and things that they need to here in the circle, and then take the route out here and park in the parking lot. The entrance to the shelter would be right here under the gymnasium, doors 22 and 21, and then you would be greeted by shelter staff just on the inside of the doors.
The pets would come down to 29, and the people with pets would get registered there, and the pet would get registered there. There's a female and a male locker room where they would put the pet's belongings, leashes, or anything like that.
Volunteers that will come and help us staff the shelter will be directed to come into the community room, which is off the cafeteria here at the high school.
Registration will be along the wall. You will have the occupants go into the cafeteria to stage and be out of the weather, and then they would go to registration, and then they would either go to the elevator or the stairs to get to dormitory.
So once you've come through registration, you have your identification card. Here would be the nurse's office for any medical concerns.
This is the dormitory area. To the left is the men's bathroom, showers, and lockers. To the right at the other end is the women's shower and lockers, which we would also use for families. At the end here, along the back wall, it'd be medical. Then you would have single men here, single women, and then families.
I just want the residents to know that we are forward-thinking about emergency management with climate change and the more recent flooding that we've experienced. We need to be thinking about how we will respond to emergencies in the future.
We're here to help. Obviously, nothing's going to be as comfortable as being in your own home, but you could come here and feel comfortable. The really important part is volunteers, because if it's a big disaster, the police department's resources will be taxed, the fire department's resources will be taxed, so we really rely on volunteers. So one of the things that we hope to get out of this is a public awareness that people that are willing and able to help kind of come forward and help us staff these shelters in the event that we might need them.